this Monday morning. Let's get you a ground report from Bengaluru. Last night, the city has seen unbelievable torrential downpour that's been reported. And since then, this morning too, several areas badly inundated. It's led to a mess on the roads of Bengaluru. A story, unfortunately, that Bengalurians are far too familiar with during the rainy season. After the heavy rainfall last night, we're being told that there are now endless woes for commuters on the roads of Bengaluru. Traffic clouds being reported. Several diversions also that have been put up by the police because of inundated roads in arterial parts of the city of Bengaluru. There has been, yes, record rainfall that's also been witnessed in the city in the last few hours. Last night in places like Marthahalli, in Mahadevpura and several other areas close to the HAL airport also, there's been torrential downpour that's been reported. And since then, there's been in fact a lot of incidents of trees that have come crashing down, blocking roads, of also flooding, as you see there on your screens. Multiple incidents that are being reported right now of vehicles breaking down. The situation isn't easy for commuters. Officials were being told are working round the clock to clear roads as soon as possible. But you can see the situation there on the streets of Bengaluru early this morning. People waking up to another cloudy day. But worse still is the fact that the roads are still in many parts still inundated. Let's take this across to Sagar Raj. He's joining us live from Bengaluru with more details. Sagai, good morning. Unbelievable rains, I believe, Bengaluru witnessed last night, as a result of which this morning too, several parts of the city are completely flooded.
Absolutely, Akshita, and this is not something new for the Bengalurians. They have seen this day in and day out, but the politicians have not woken up to this. There are several promises which have been made by politicians to address this issue, especially when it comes to older Bengaluru. Older Bengaluru is an area where you have IT corridors, where you have new buildings and unplanned apartments in that particular area, because these are a new Bengaluru which has been developed recently. But these places seeing that there are several encroachment as well as unscientific building of apartments as well as several other things. But so far, the government have not taken any action. There were promises which have been made, whether it is Congress government during Siddaramaiah or whether it is BJP government now. Even now, as we speak, the traffic is standstill. People are struggling to reach their destination early in the morning. And imagine it's a Monday morning and office-going people are struggling early morning because many places are inundated and water is receding slowly. But how far the government will address this issue is a big question, because there were promises which was made in past, and even now the promises still remain, but nothing has been fulfilled.
Very true, Saga. You know, this has been the story almost every single year in the city of Bengaluru. And the reality is that unfortunately Bengalurians are also used to it. But for every Bengalurian watching this broadcast currently and those who plan to step out later in the day, Saga, any information, any advisory that's been put out by the authorities on roads to avoid and which are the worst affected parts?
So far, there is no advisory from the Bengaluru civic authorities. In fact, if you note that especially in the IT corridors, in Bellanduru, Sarjapur, Ring Road, Korubangala, Kasmanalli, Marthalli, Mahadevpura, and a few other places, especially in the eastern side, if you notice, a few places of East Bengaluru are also being flooded. So these are the few places where you normally get to see, and if you have to go to reporting, you just close your eyes, go there, and you will definitely find water flooding every nook and corner of these areas.
Is there work being done as we speak right now, Sagai, to clear up this mess also? Because there are multiple reports coming in that citizens right now are out there on the streets trying to clear up areas, trying to remove felled trees, trying to also help buses which are broken down.
Yes, overnight rain has caused a major havoc in these places, especially vehicles. These vehicles were stranded for a longer time because they are unable to move because the water had reached up to knee level. And now water has been receding slowly, but you can see that the public as well as civic authorities on the streets are trying to clear those water which is causing a major problem for them. But we need to wait and watch how long this will take, because even if they try to get relief today, but probably if it rains again tonight, then the situation will reoccur tomorrow. So there is no end for these kind of situation in Bengaluru.
All right, Chagai, we'll keep coming across to you for ground reports also from the city of what the situation is currently. Bengaluru is again bearing the brunt of clear lack of planning, of poor infrastructure, late night rains leading to an absolute mess in the city. Several parts inundated, roads that have been closed off as rescue and relief work continues there on the ground.